Can you believe it's actually sunshining in the UK? Torrential rain for the last God knows how many weeks. Well, it's time for a video. Let's do this. Hello, welcome once again to the channel, and today's video is all about the DJI RC, which is this one here, and the good old DJI Mini 3 Pro. And today's video is all about a safety feature that was on the DJI Fly app a couple of firmwares ago and a couple of Fly app versions ago. And a good friend of mine, Kevin from Where the Roberts, he reached out to me and asked me if I'd test the Mini 3 Pro. He did a video about this safety feature, which I'll leave a link down in the description to his video. And so let's get on with the video. Basically, what it is on the DJI RC and the RC2 on the Mini 4, or the RCN1 controller, which is this one just here. We're going to test this one as well. Basically what it is when the toggle switch, just turn the drone on, when the toggle switch is left in a certain position, you can see just there, it's actually in the cine mode at the moment. When we take off, is it in cine mode or is it in normal mode? Now, like I just said, a couple of firmwares ago, they changed it so that if it was in cine when you took off, it stayed in cine. If it was in sports when you took off, it stayed in sports mode as well. Apparently now we think that it's gone back to the old fail-safe where it's in normal mode only. That's when you first turn the controller on and the drone on, and that's what we're here to test. So let's get it up in the air and we'll see exactly what the results are. So we just started the screen recording. Now, as you can see, as I've just said, it says cine mode on the toggle switch just there. But if you look at the screen recording, you can see it's actually defaulted to normal mode. So let's get it up in the air like I've just said, and let's see if it's actually in cine mode or normal mode. Okay, so the drone's up in the air. It's only up at 5 meters. I'm just going to take it out. I'm just going to watch the speed. As you can see, it's doing around about 9-10 meters per second, and it is a little bit windy, so I'll just bring it backwards, back to us. As you see, that's around about 8 or 9 meters per second, which tells me that that's actually in normal mode. So by switching the toggle switch to normal, which I have done, it stayed in normal mode, and switch it to cine mode. In fact, I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll switch it to sports mode because it is a little bit windy, and we're just going to take it out once again and see what kind of speed we get. It is actually fighting against the wind. I think we'll agree that that is actually in sports mode. We'll just bring it back. That should be with the wind. As you can see, that's definitely in sports mode. So it seems to me that that safety feature is actually back. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to land the drone, and we're going to hook it up to the iPhone with the RCN1 controller and see if it works exactly the same on that. That'll tell us whether it's a Fly app update that's caused this issue. Well, it's not an issue really, but we'll be interested to know your thoughts. So as it was before this last update, you could actually If it was left in sports mode when you took off, it stayed in sports mode, and so on. So I'm just going to land the drone and then we'll swap over controllers and we'll do the same test. So okay, we're back with the Mini 3 Pro now with the DJI RC connected with the iPhone. As you can see, the toggle switch is in sports mode, and you can see on screen that it's actually showing in sports mode. So a little bit of difference there. So let's take it up and let's whiz it out and see what kind of speed we get. Is it in sports mode or is it in normal mode? It's very difficult to judge, but I would say that that is actually in normal mode, although it's not showing on screen that it is with the speed that we're doing. Okay, let's bring it back with the wind direction. Personally, I think that that's actually in normal mode personally, but as you can see, it's showing sports mode on the screen. Well, we'll just stop it just there. Okay, I'm going to switch into normal mode and then back into sports mode. As you can see, it's popped up to say it's in sport mode. Toggle switch is on sports mode. Right, let's whack it out again. Let's just see if the speed alters. And it has. You can see it just reached up to sort of 10 meters per second. It's fighting with the wind, unfortunately. Let's get this. Let's see where we're doing. Let's bring it backwards with the wind. And that's definitely in sports mode, as you can see. 13, 14, 15 meters per second. And no doubt that that is in sports mode. I'm just going to flick it to normal once again and fly out just to prove. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 7 meters per second. So that's definitely in normal mode. So let's bring it back, land the drone, and we'll summarize it. So Mini 3 Pro's landed, and that flight was with the RCN1 controller, and you saw the difference there. So by using the RCN1 controller, it doesn't actually show that it's in normal mode when you're taking off, no matter where the toggle switch was. So it's in normal mode, and you can see on the screen that it's still in normal mode. And obviously when we switch the controller over to sports mode or to cine mode, it actually shows it. But on the DJI RC, that's this little fella just here, when it was in sports mode before we took off, it actually stated that it was in normal mode. So you just need to watch out, guys, whichever you're flying, whichever controller you're using with the Mini 3. And if you want to watch Kevin's video, I'll leave a link down in the description, and he shows you the Mini 2 and the Mini 4 and how it performs. So there we go, in a nutshell. The safety feature is actually back as it was a few firmwares ago. What do you think about it? Would you sooner have it so that if it's in sports mode and you take off, it stays in sports mode? Or do you think that safety feature, with it being in normal mode, it will stay in normal mode when you take off, no matter where that toggle switch is? It's an interesting subject. Perhaps you can let me know. So I hope you got some use out of the video, and as you saw, the safety feature is back on. And if you found it useful, don't forget, give us the old thumbs up. And if you're new around here, why don't you consider subscribing, dinging the dong, and all the rest of it that goes with it. I'm sure you know me by now. And you might like to watch those couple of videos just over there that I've selected for you, and if you do, I shall see you over there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.